Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The Festival of Star Wars rolls on here today. I'm in the original studio here today, which means I can show off some of my Star Wars collectibles and media that I keep here. If you saw the video of Nexus showing off some of his stuff, go check that out if you haven't. But anyways, let's dive into some of my stuff here now. It's sort of all over the place in front of me, but we're just going to pick something and then start from that. So I think the first thing that we're going to show off here will be, I've got a collection of some VHS tapes. So this one right here is the original Trilogy. I think this release in particular is from 2000, so right after the release of The Phantom Menace, and it comes in the cardboard sort of paper sleeves that you'd more commonly associate with American tapes. Unfortunately, I don't think these are in watchable condition anymore. Some of them have got a bit of mould and stuff on the thing there. You can sort of see it in that shot, which is unfortunate, but I'm still hanging on to these just because why not. Comes with a cool three-faced cover there that you slide this over to create that image there. It's a little faded, but of course it's been sitting in a cupboard for years, so that sort of stuff just tends to happen to it. Well, here we go. So that was the original Trilogy. Here we have the prequels on VHS. So we have Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. I think if we open this one up and have a look, I've actually still got it sealed with a weird little coupon booklet that came with it, obviously long since expired. I think same goes for Attack of the Clones. But here's the interesting part, because if you're a viewer in the US watching this, you're probably thinking that's where the prequels stop on VHS, because Episode 3 didn't release on VHS over there. But here in Australia, we got Revenge of the Sith on tape. And you notice the Video Easy stickers on this. Obviously this was once a rental that someone's bought. There's the old please rewind the tape sticker. That's I'm just keeping because it's a novelty now at this point. But yeah, Revenge of the Sith on VHS, not very easy to come by nowadays. And I've got another. This is actually the European release of it. So 2 tapes of Episode 3. This one, unfortunately, starting to show a bit of moulding and stuff, but oh well, I'm just going to hold on to it for the time being. So that's some of my VHS tapes. Obviously DVDs, I've got plenty of those as well. We've got Attack of the Clones, the prequel DVD run, Revenge of the Sith with the limited edition sleeve that came with it. So it's just the regular DVD inside, but came with that sleeve, which has got some cool artwork on it that we'll show you there. The saga is complete, it says, which obviously no longer is true for that movie, that is. What we got here? Empire Strikes Back. This is the what year did this come out? 2000 and I'm seeing 2004 and 2006 on this, but this is supposed to have the original theatrical release. I found this out of Vinnie's and picked it up for $3. So that's just some of the things you find on the trips that we do. Let's move on to Blu-Rays. Obviously the newer films. I've got all 3 of the sequel trilogy here. 7, 8 and 9. There, it's pretty standard. You can find those anywhere on the shelves today. Same as Rogue One. So I won't dawdle on those for too long. I think that does it for the movies. Oh, unless you want to count that, which I don't know why you would, but there's Lego Star Wars. I haven't for some reason. I think I bought it from Kmart. A Kmart like probably over a decade ago. What do we got here? So here we've got some Clone Wars stuff. So this is the first season on Blu-ray. I don't have all the seasons. I've only actually got the first and the third season, as you can see by that there. So these are pretty hard to find nowadays because they're all out of print. something pretty cool with the first season that I want to quickly show is that it came with this booklet here that basically just has a bunch of artwork and stuff, concept art and all that type of jazz. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Right on there. What else have we got? I've got the Clone Wars movie. Not much to say about this movie. I'll probably never watch it again after seeing it. It's a bit of a pointless movie. Once you see it, you don't need to watch it again. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that movie. I don't know if I'm triggering everybody by saying that, but here's the old school Clone Wars, volumes 1 and 2. They came out during the run of the prequels. Obviously, they aren't canon anymore because of the new Clone Wars series. But they were pretty cool at the time, so I've got that in the collection. There is one, I guess you'd put with the VHS tapes that I haven't showed yet. So this is the Phantom Menace Collector's Edition, widescreen if you want to be specific about it. But this was just a cool collection that came out right when Phantom Menace hit store shelves. It's got an art book, which you just all your concept art and all that type of stuff as well. This is not Star Wars. I'll put that to the side. It also came with a mini film reel that shows a scene on there. We're not going to get the camera to see what scene that is, but by the look of it, let's have a look at it in the light here. It's right before they hop on one of the droid ships to get down to Naboo. But so it has one of those weird coupon things in here as well that I had in that other tape, which apparently is a partnership with Pepsi and some other chip company or something. But yeah, expired in 2000, so I won't be using that anytime soon. And then obviously the tape, which is in really good nick, I think, for this box. You can see how reflective that plastic still is. Now this, of course, it's actually NTSC, so I can't even watch this, but I got this for surprisingly cheap, so that's why I have it. But anyway, let's see what else we've got here. I think we're just about up to the video games and stuff, so I might as well show some of that off. We'll start with a PSP game. It's Battlefront. This being said, I don't have a PSP, so I can't even play this game. We might have one soon to be able to check out some PSP games with, but that's still a work in progress. I found these two just on second-hand video game hunting at like EB Games and stuff. Force Unleashed 2 and this Lethal Alliance game, which I still haven't played yet, but looks interesting. Only one GameCube game here. It's Lego Star Wars 2. It's Lego Star Wars. Can't really say anything else about it. Let's go. We have some Clone Wars games for the Wii. Still haven't played them yet. Maybe we'll see them on a retro replay one day. Maybe for the Festival of Star Wars we might even see these. I have no idea if they're good or bad. I think I've heard some things about them before that aren't too favourable, but whatever. It's a Clone Wars game made for kids, I guess. And then we have Lego Star Wars 3 for the Wii. So yeah. Let's move on to the Xbox. We've got a playthrough of this game currently that Nexus is playing through on the channel. It's Knights of the Old Republic. I've yet to get into this game myself, but I will eventually. There's episode 3. If you tuned into the stream recently, you would have seen me and Levon play this. And there's the Clone Wars game from 2002, which was just another take on the Clone Wars at the time before any of the cartoons came out. Alright, we've got a couple PlayStation 1 games here. A lot of my collections are going to be video games because it's mostly what I like to collect. We've got this game, This awful fighting game that should never have been made, but it did. And yeah, that's all I can say about it. It's a bad game. I don't want to play that game ever again. Here's Phantom Menace for the PS1. Unfortunately, it's another bad game. I have tried playing this. I've gotten through a couple levels, but yeah, it's rough. It's no Knights of the Republic or anything like that. What else do we got here? Nintendo 64. I have almost all of the... There's only 4 games on the 64. And our last episode of Retro Replay, we played Phantom... Episode 1 Racer, based on the Phantom Menace. Is what I'm trying to say there, so we've already seen that. Here's Rogue Squadron for the 64. And another game that we'll be seeing on the channel very shortly, it's just been announced, Shadows of the Empire, which is probably one of my favourite games on the 64. Probably one of my favourite Star Wars games for that matter. It hasn't aged quite as well as some other games, especially on the 64, but I still really enjoy it from time to time. Well, here we go. Now this is a throwback. We've got Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo, for the box and stuff. I've played it a few times. It's very difficult. I'd have to sit down and give multiple attempts at playing through it to try and beat it. But Super Star Wars. Let's see what else. We're nearly actually through it all. That's just the Blu-ray 2011 release. I think Nexus also had this on his collection, so we've already seen that. If you haven't, if you want to look at it, go check that video out. Whatever this is, we found this at a in an op shop. It's some sort of documentary about episode 3, I think, because it came I think in a newspaper or something. It came bundled with something about the release of episode 3, so it must have been promoting the movie or something. So yeah, I've yet to check this out yet, but I think that'd be pretty interesting. Music. Rise of Skywalker soundtrack. It's the only film soundtrack that I bought myself there. Aside from this one, obviously, but it's not a film. It's Shadows of the Empire, the original soundtrack. And what's interesting about this is it's a movie or nothing didn't actually get made for this. This is actually just a straight up an original soundtrack that was made that follows the plot of the novel, which I actually do have here, and I'm just remembering I do have those as well. I may have to go grab those. And this was a gift that I got, and this is really cool. It's the original Trilogy, all of the albums. So apparently this also has previously unreleased music. So we'll take a look at the back there. I'll quickly flip him open. So it's got this giant book inside that basically just has a bunch of cool background stories on some of these songs and about the composition of them and stuff, and they come in these little black cases. So yeah, it's just the film score. Of course, everyone knows Star Wars music, can't go wrong there. Okay, what have we got to the side here? Just some more modern stuff. Xbox games, Squadrons, Battlefront. I've got both the Battlefronts here somewhere. There's the other one, Fallen Order, and Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. No Skywalker Saga at the time of recording this. It's on my watch list, but I still haven't bought it yet. And we've even got a Game Boy game here. It's Return of the Jedi for the Game Boy. Apparently was owned by a Brody C. If you're out there, I've got your game. Okay, let's finish up with some of these action figures here. So we've got from the Shadows of the Empire toy run. So not only was it a game, a soundtrack CD, a novel. There was also the entire run of toys that came out as well. And so there's Shizo, I think is how you actually pronounce his name. He's the main bad guy from that. There's an episode 1 Darth Maul. I think Nexus also has this exact same one as me. So we've already seen that. But here's probably my two favourite. I've got Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan from the original episode 1 run of toys. So yeah, they're supposed to be ones that you sit on some sort of device and it'll speak a line from the film when it recognises the toy. But I haven't got that obviously, but they're in the box anyway, so I probably won't be opening them. And I think that just about does it. Unless of course I showed that off, but it's the Family Guy trilogy, so oh well. I think we've got something else here that's just being handed to me because it's not going to quite fit on the desk. We have the Forcefx Black Series Darksaber, and this thing is heavy. It's deceptively heavy because when you think of just like a lightsaber, you think of your toys, it's plastic, it's going to be light, but this has got some weight to it. It's hard. I've got the blades, obviously haven't got it here in the room at the moment, it's over there, but you have to undo a couple little socketed screws there to get that out, so I won't bother to do that now. But yeah, that's the Darksaber. That's pretty cool, fresh off the Mandalorian, I guess that release was. So that there. So I think that just about does it for everything I've got here. It's not quite everything, but it's all the important stuff. And of course the collection's always growing. I'm always looking to add stuff here and there to it, but as it sits, that was all my Star Wars gear. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Festival of Star Wars continues for another 2 more weeks. Plenty of more content to come, so stay tuned to the channel, and thanks for watching.